Extra T on the Extra T podcast show. Grand Rising, Rise and Shine. I hope you having a beautiful day so far, friends. So I ain't gonna lie. So I just been up. I've been crying. I did all type of stuff. My emotions be everywhere. From I be just up, right? Because I still up for a long time. And I'm just thinking about the little things, friend. And it's a lot of things I want to talk about that I had discovered. It, and it's in your life, right? And when I was communicating, I was praying today, whatever, right? Just sitting down, communicating with the divine, just venting. Um, I got an epiphany moment. Our happiness is the main target that the enemy be coming after us. That life don't want you to have, friend. Now remember, this ain't the most holiest channel over here. This ain't no holy channel. It's like this more of a spiritual channel more than anything. Really, just me. It's just a Herman with just speaking about their life, right? But I'm gonna tell you something, friend. What's so fun to me? Make sure y'all like the video, and thank you for anybody who been showing your girl page some love. I've been seeing it growing over here, slowly but surely, friend. I'm just so proud of it. And that's another thing too about gratitude. You know what I'm saying? I go telling y'all like focusing on the small things can bring gratitude. And when I discovered that the enemy, you have to fight. You have to fight for yourself and your happiness. If you want happiness and you believe in that, you got this urge in your spirit that you just want more. You craving a certain lifestyle and all of that. Don't give up on it, friend. Never give up on the things that you feel. And don't you know you can learn yourself through other people? As in, you learn what you don't like, you learn what you do like. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, that's the thing. You know how you naturally gravitate towards certain things. You like, I like that. I like them. You like them because of something they do. Sometimes it's something that you meant to do too, friend. You get what I'm saying? It's like some people get jealous of you because they got something they like. Say if you got respect for a person, right? Say you like watching this dude. He always flipping and jumping and all that type of stuff. Like maybe there's something that you embody. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, just hear me out, right? Because I'm learning this, friend. Everything that I like to watch, everything I love to watch is everything that's within inside of me. I love it. I love watching dance videos. I love watching tarot readings. I love watching spiritualists. I like to watch podcasting. I like to watch animal videos. I like to watch makeup videos. Cool. They just take too damn long. I don't be too much interested in makeup because I don't really care to wear a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot, like all the. No shade, no tea if you do, friend. It's just too much work, and it's just like I don't know. I like it's cool. I like to do it to a certain extent, but mostly her in fashion. You get what I'm saying? Like girly shit. I'm just a girl type shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm naturally like different. Like it's a lot of stuff I naturally like. And funny shit, people that's goofy, like do stupid stuff. I'm like that behind the scenes. Not like that in real life. I don't show people that. You get what I'm saying? Like I show people to a certain extent when I'm at work, when I'm at jobs, when I'm at home. People that see the most about me, see the most of me is people at work. It's so crazy. People at jobs knew me more than people that knew me for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm with them every day. You get what I'm saying? They see me switching. They see me even though you would think a person that you know personally would know you more than your coworkers, to a certain extent, they all know different parts of you. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you're a deep person, right? But anyways, when you focus on the small things in your life, like, damn, at least I got this out the way today. At least I did this, at least I did that. Just the things where you at. When you look at your life right now, where you at right now. Even if you're not happy, what's the good things in your life right now? Like now, right? The gratitude is because of like quiet moments. Just because you bored, peace look like boredom. Peace is boring. If you, when I say boring, it's gonna be boring to another person. It's gonna look boring. Their life gonna look boring to people, but you might be happy as hell in your peace bubble. You know what I'm saying? All you do is go home and watch TV. That's cool to a certain extent. Now me, I'm the type of person I'm introverted and extroverted, but sometimes when I have fun, I tell myself, sometimes I be thinking, my mind be trying to trick me on my spot, like, oh, you supposed to be doing this, you supposed to be doing this at this age. No, I don't want to do that at this age. Sometimes I don't really care to go out. Sometimes I genuinely want to be in my own bubble. Sometimes I don't want to be around a lot of people. In some seasons, I really like being alone. You get what I'm saying? And so when you look at your solitude and you look at the quietness in your life, there's something to be happy for. Because one season in your life was chaotic. one season in your life. You prayed for times like this. You gotta look at the prayer. When you slow down and look at your life, friend, you realize too that you already got prayers, some of your answered prayers in your life. Right now I'm sitting in the answer prayer. I've been sitting in the answer prayer for a while. A lot of time we be always sitting in the answer prayers, friend. Even if it ain't a prayer that you just prayed for now, it's a prayer you prayed for though. It come right on time. Right on time. That's why we gotta be careful about, rushing our process and progress. It's a blessing that we both able to watch each other right now, friend. Well, I'm able to look at you and you able to look at me. Even if I'm looking at the screen, friend. Hear me out. It's a blessing. And once you start looking at the little things as a blessing and you see the blessings on little things, imagine when you start getting the big things. Imagine when you start looking at the big things, you be like, damn, that's gratitude. Because the light can steal the joy from us. Greed can steal the fulfillment. That's why when you hit one milestone, it's never enough. It don't matter what nobody do for you, it's never enough. Being a thought that count person. Like, I'm the type of person, like, even people, some people too, they overlook people like that in their life. They're people that's grateful for grateful for the small things, to the point that you get them little things on purpose. Nah, they might the people you do that to. If they're the type of people that really appreciate the small things you do for them, that should even make you want to do big things. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do something big for somebody, do something for the people that really love you and genuine for real. It's a lot of people can fake you, friend. But you pay attention to the actions they do. Pay attention to the stuff they do. Pay attention to the fruits of people. And I'm learning to pay attention to the fruits. Because people can lie all day, but the fruits don't, and energy don't. I'm gonna go off what I feel, and I'm also go off of how you live your life and how you operate with other people, how you operate in your life. Don't be afraid to be a little stingy with you, but don't be stingy with you to the wrong people, friend. You know what I'm saying? But like, say if it's some of your spirit telling you to talk to that person, like or communicate back with that person, or go to this place, go to that place. Like I went to watch the movies. Went to the movies the other day to go watch this movie called Good Dog. Good boy. That's the name of it. And I just love animals, y'all. The little puppy so cute and fluffy. I love fluffy dogs. They just so cute. They hair so pretty. I want me a big dog. I used to think about a labradoodle, or what they call labradoodle and a labradoodle. It's another one too. But I be forgetting these other kinds out there too that's fluffy. But anyways, I think Chow's even fluffy as crap. I love fluffy dogs. But I was watching that then, and one of the dudes that working there with her, he was just like, he was just telling me, what you going to watch? He was just smile talking. It was just fun. It just kind of uplift your spirit when you do intertwine with small talk. Sometimes I normally don't do it. It was so crazy. I was just watching the content creator saying she didn't do it, and now she do it. It's so crazy, because lately I've been entertaining it a little more than I used to. Because I ain't going to lie, but because you be so stuck into your problems and always focused. And it's all about a mind thing. I'm going to talk about that another day. But it's all a mind thing. It's all about, because sometimes we can be sometimes them small talks, friend, help you say it can lead to deeper talks and also pull you out your head. And then you ever had a conversation that you be talking to somebody, you like, damn, I kind of enjoyed it. That's how I be feeling sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you stop trying to control your life, friend, you just go with the flow of life, you start to enjoy your life a little more. We can be so stuck in our ways and so stuck in our heads and in the drama in our mind, because I told you, your mind can steal your joy. When you focus on gratitude and you focus on just living in today, what today can bring me? What's the good things of today? Even if your day was horrible, what was the good things today? Or if it wasn't today, what about yesterday? So that's why good thing. That's the good thing about memories too. Memories remind you that it's possible for you. Like you once did have fun, and you can do it again. And whatever you going through, feel that shit out and get up out of it. Feel your feelings, friend. The worst thing you can do is avoid your feelings. Avoid your thoughts, avoid your mind, avoid your feelings. That's the wrong thing to do. Ignore your feelings. You will keep on running to other people that do the same thing to you. Everything is a mirror of you. Your inner world and your outer world is damn near similar. If you keep on seeing bullies, I'm learning it too, friend. You keep seeing bullies, mean bullies, because you ain't conquered the bully within inside of you. You ain't conquered stuff within inside of you. Everything starts with inside of you. When you avoiding, like, going deep within inside of yourself, you're going to always meet surface level people. You surface level scared to go within inside of yourself and be deep with yourself, fix yourself, go deep within inside of yourself with yourself. You're going to keep on meeting surface level shit. It's going to be a lot of stuff on the outside that you ain't going to like. I hope that making sense. Everything starts with inside, friend. But make people, if you look on certain, if you got somebody that you look at and you look at their life, and you're like, man, that's what I want. Man, they like look so happy. They look so at peace. That's an inner world, friend. Because you got something, it don't matter how much money you get. It don't matter what you get in life. You can have everything you ever desire. But if your inner world is in complete chaos, you will never be able to enjoy it. That's why I tell you to do the inner work. Enjoy the little things. Man, be thankful for the little things. And you do that by acknowledging them. When you acknowledge the little things every day, you see more of it. You see more of the good things. They're just like I was talking about on Instagram. I was talking about how when you look at the little things, okay, say if you're focusing on the negative stuff, right? You see more of it. It's just like some people, they belly don't even grow when they pregnant until they find that they pregnant. They feel you feel little stuff, but you don't really know for real. Like normally you would see a pregnant person, yeah, it's obvious they pregnant. But it's like something I heard people say their stomach grew after they found out they were pregnant. You get what I'm saying? They were pregnant the whole time, and then their stomach ain't started growing after 5 months there when they found out they were pregnant. I was like, how you go that long without pregnancy? But some people just don't know sometimes. You know, I said, yes, you know, so some people's body operate different. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like some of us, we be battling depression and don't know it. I'm learning too. A lot of people don't know what jealousy is. They don't know they be experiencing the feeling of jealousy. When you looking at somebody and you comparing yourself to them, that's another thing too. They can lead to that. Or you feel kind of sad, or you feel a way towards their wins. That's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't jealous of nobody. It's an emotion, friend. It's an emotion. You know, you can feel a little jealous, like your lover. You don't want to show your lover. You get a little jealous. How about y'all do? I was like, no. You better be trying to treat everybody like how you treat me. I need to be special to you. Who don't want to feel special to their lovers? You shouldn't be gaslighted or feel like, oh, who you think you is because you want to feel special. You are special. You naturally special anyway, friend. Don't you ever let nobody make you think different. Or if you think you're a queen or a king, because you are there. Other people try to knock you down because they feel that way about themselves. Like, I remember one time, I got so triggered by this. I ain't gonna lie, this dude, he like, oh, she just like the perfect girl to me in the world. And then, so here go people come in. Ain't nobody perfect in this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the freak up. Shut up, friend. Shut up. If that man feel like that's the perfect girl in the world to him, that's in his world. You don't know what he done been through. Even if he's supposed to, he will learn that God will work on him. Quit projecting and quit trying to steal people's joy. I watching the video, and there's people in this world like that, and we cannot do nothing about other people. That's why you got to work on yourself. There's going to be a lot of people out here that going to try to crappy on your happiness. That's why you do the inner work to go up against them. Because some people, I realize people is not relevant like they think they are. People that got crappy lives, or they feel like they got crappy lives, because they life can really be. Man, have you ever seen people that be so ungrateful? They life be like, man, busting, and they be so mean spirited and they ungrateful. I be like, and it's because, friend, they don't do the inner work. Some people care about money so much to the point they idolize money. They think money get them everything, but it don't get you respect, friend. It get you fake respect from people that's not good for you. But the people that's genuine, they're not going to respect you because they're going to look at you. You ought to be happy when people don't like you because of money. And they don't want you because of your money. You get what I'm saying? That don't impress them. Because that's a cover-up. You get what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people I'm learning, friend, that the more you go within, the more the outer world don't matter. It's like a bonus. Of course you living in it, but you learn people, you learn the people with the loudest mouths, the people with bully spirits, the ones think they, I'm the bad, I'm the buff, I'm the toughest nigga in the world. I'm that bitch, I'm this. You learn they really ain't, them be the weakest. You learn a lot when you do inner work. You learn a lot when you tune out the noise. That's why when you go in solitude, people go up against it. But solitude also make you sometimes, and same tell you something. I told you when you in that season in your life when they say what they say, you take one step, you get knocked back down a few. You in that energy for a reason. It's the solitude. It's showing you, say if your money, like, right, say if you too materialistic. And I realized too, for I remember I had a season in my life where I was trying to save up $14,000, $7,000 a year. Include my bills and all that, working off a 9 to 5 job and whatever, I mean, hustling. Which, I could have got it quicker than that, but I was getting the most out of working, right? So working and you got bills and then you got a lot going on. I think I made it to like 5. And when I made it to 5, our hell broke loose because I was like, this not enough. Even though when you looking at it, you like, oh, that ain't enough. But depending on who you are, you be like, that ain't enough. But when you got a person, you got dreams, and I was trying to quit the job and I wanted to start my own business, so I was going to try to start it with like 14,000. It's not a lot, but it was enough to get me where I want to start it. You get what I'm saying? So, but it didn't happen, and it was because I was idolizing. Even though I love money, I don't idolize it to the point where I was idolizing it. I wasn't idolizing it because that was my main focus. And when it's your main focus, you tuning everything else out. Even love, everything. I'm talking about everything. It get drawn up. It get drawn up, friend. And the divine took my car. He made me walk away from the job. He made me walk away from people. I ain't gonna just say made, like he just so forced me, but no. But I can feel in my urge. It's like, it's time to leave this alone or else. Or else. I was going through it in 2021, friend. And I was so burdened and I was so sad and I hit rock bottom emotionally. I had, like, if you ever know tarot, you know the Ten of Swords. I felt like that. I felt horrible. I was spreading myself thin, trying to show up for everybody. And it was like, what about my feelings? What about me? And it felt like genuinely nobody gave a fuck about me. Nobody gave a freak about me. And nobody gave a freak about me because I didn't give a freak about me. You get what I'm saying? Ooh, I won't cry. And when I called on Divine, friend, the Divine showed up for me. But he showed up for me by releasing everything. He came in a clear house. I had to walk away from everything. Everything that was really burdening me, he was showing me. And sometimes people be scared of prayers because when you pray, the main thing that's your coping mechanism, that you think, oh, it's love. Or you think it's, oh, this is what real friends is. This is what love is. Love is in all areas, right? It's not. It was a distraction from your inner world. And now I get crying. And the Divine showed me all the things that was burdening me. Imagine if it's all you know. That's why a lot of people suffer. Because it hurt like crap when you find out what's really burdening you. And when he was taking me down through that journey, I was so sad about my car. I ain't never in my life been that long without a car. And I'm just so burdened, friend. I'm just like, man, I ain't got no car no more. I genuinely don't really got to go nowhere. People come get me, my kinfolk come get me and shit stuff. They come to bring me to their stuff. But friend, I always been a loner. And I was more sad too, because the only time I get out the house for real is when I'm with other people. And I genuinely don't really care to be around other people all the time. I like solitude. You get what I'm saying? And I'm a little different from other people, friend. Like, I genuinely like being to myself. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of sad, like, the only time you got your house is when you around other people. It's cool doing it, but sometimes, friend, you be mentally going through it, so you survive in the moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, but in the midst of it, he basically was showing me how to detach myself from money and materialistic junk. You get what I'm saying? Of course, you go after this your goal. You know that you want, especially when you know the reason why you want the money is for your own benefit and for your own personal reasons. And it's like for genuine reasons, not because you want to dookie on people and you want to do this, you want to do that. Because just because you got money, friend, people can see through that. People can see you, and that's why they say money don't unlame you. People get more lamer and more cornier. Some people do with money. And show you who people truly are when they got money. I done seen people that get money, when they get temporary money, they be mean spirited as crap. You automatically become mean to people. Who do that? People get mean when they get money, when they get on top. Even if they ain't even money, when they get in their power, when they get in their elements. They be mean. It let you know who people truly are. And I'm getting to that point, friend. Well, I don't really care to judge people. I know I can be judgy. Every time that was Divine was showing me too, you keep meeting judgmental people and people that pretend to be this way and pretend to be that way because you do. And I didn't know it, friend. We can have superficial ways in ourselves that you don't even know you got. And I'm grateful that he showed me that. Because now I know which area to work on so I can stop getting it. You get what I'm saying? So I can stop receiving it. When he was showing me, he was taking me through that, friend. Sometimes, like I told you, don't judge your journey off somebody else's journey. Sometimes your stuff take longer because God finna give you something bigger. You get what I'm saying? I would have never known that God gave me his people. I would have never known that the Divine blessed me with his children, friend. On a whole platform. Even in my real life, before I got on platforms, sometimes I get burdened by it, friend. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be tired. But I'm out everywhere I go. That's why sometimes I don't really like even going. Even I don't even like stop by people's houses or go on places because it's like they would talk your ears out. No shade, no tea. It's cool sometimes. Friend, we'll be going through it, and I feel like God be showing me like, look. And I'm so glad I don't be mean to people, friend. I'm so glad I don't be rude to them. I don't shut them down even when I don't feel like talking. Because God will bless me with his people just by them talking to me. Just imagine you meeting a stranger, you telling them stuff about your life that your own family don't even know. Like I pull up to certain restaurants and I talk to them. I mean, one time I was at Applebee's, friend. I know this is all off topic. And I went with a friend girl, and I went out a lot that day. I went with like three. I was hanging out with like 3 different friends that day. And I think the morning I was with my little friend girl. She was young. Whatever. We ended up getting lit. She came on my house. We got drunk. We drinking wine. We were drinking double XL, and we went out. We had fun. She said, let's go out somewhere. So she paid for a Uber and we went out. Right. Shout out to Toya. Then this night here, it was like midday. I started hanging out with Brashana. Shout out to her. And we went to Applebee's and we were drinking or whatever. And I was just talking to her. Cause sometimes people want to go out. Like that's why I don't really invite other people out when I go out with people. Cause some people just want to talk, friend. You know, and people don't acknowledge how much time. Like people don't value your time when you make time for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot of energy, and you don't know what nobody going through. And a lot of times, friend, I be going through my own chaos. I be battling a lot of shit internally, and I be there for people, and it kind of make me sad. I don't know if I get back to it, and it kind of make me sad and it kind of make me mad. And I ain't gonna say sad, cause sometimes I know this sound corny, but it do. And I used to get mad and angry about it. That's why I be like, brrr. When I cut people off for a reason. It's never for no reason. And it's because people don't value your time. They don't value you. You get what I'm saying? And once I see you don't value me, I'm going to remove me. And there's nothing you can do to get me back. Okay? Especially when you done did it numerous of times, right? And what made me say this, because when I was just talking about time, right? So, almost there. I mean, we met somebody. I mean, we was at Applebee's, and it was a girl. She was crying. She was a worker there. And I would tell her, I was like, I'm going to buy me and you a shot. and she was crying or whatever. And I don't know if I gave her a hug or not. I probably didn't. Because I wasn't really a hugger. I was a hugger, but not really. Like, I ain't have enough confidence to do that. Like, I'm more of a hugger now than I used to be. I was kind of guarded from people because, you know, like, I could feel the energy. And some people be so damn mean to people. I'm not going to let you be mean to me because you going through something. I don't like that. You can't cut on me. I don't like that. Don't cut me. So, and I'm learning, friend. The device still working on me. But she was crying. And I think I asked her, like, you good? She was like, yeah, because sister, woo, woo, woo. She vented out and me and her took a shot. And she didn't give me the shot for free. And I didn't even want the shot for free. I was trying to buy me and her both a shot. And I'm so glad I did that, friend. And I'm going to tell you another incident. And then later on at night, me and Brashada, we end up hanging out with Marlon, rest his soul. I love you, friend. I love you so much. Okay? And we was all on town, right? So... And I was just having so much fun that day, friend. I was just so grateful today. And there was a lot of gratitude in that day. But I'm going to tell you another thing, another incident, speaking of talking to people. I was working at Amazon. And there was so many people. Before I left, friend, I knew I was going to leave. That's why I was getting depressed. And there was so many people like, you ain't talking today. And you ain't doing this because I know I'm finna leave. And I can't tell people. I be knowing when I'm finna ghost people, friend. Because the divine is showing me that it's not, I'm no longer needed there. And it's no good for me. Some of the things that we think that's good for us not good for us, friend. Yes, and I made a lot of money. But I was unhappy. You know what I'm saying? I was having headaches. I was getting sick. And I was just scared, friend. I was scared that God was going to come after my health if I didn't quit. He already took the car. Because I went quick. Because I used to wake up having headaches there. But on the midst immediately before I left, I was talking to my coworker, one of my managers. My manager at the time, we had got a new manager. And it was so many people being mean to him, giving him a hard time because he was new. He wasn't new there. He was new in our area. Friend, I thank God to this day that I'm glad I said what I said to this man. Do you get what I'm saying? I used to have silent conversation. And people think every time you have a conversation with people, which I don't care, they think y'all date, y'all talk just because you a female, they're masculine. They're a man. Every time we're talking stuff to people, don't mean they talking about sexual things or hooking up. Even if someone, men, fellas, every time a woman be nice to you, don't mean they like you. I had no interest in this man. I just was communicating with him because I seen his head down. I seen him sad a little bit. I felt his spirit, friend. And I asked him, I was like, I ain't want to get in his business because I know me. Sometimes I could be a prior and I don't try to. I could just feel it, right? And just some of my spirit to tell me sometimes to say something. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to speak before observing too. So, I been one time going to the bathroom. I was like, I see you feeling better today. He was like, how you know that? I was like, I'm blessed. And I just went to the bathroom. And that day, my head was hurting me so bad. And one of the dudes on the tape at the line, he was playing and stuff. He was, I wasn't trying to be mean or rude to him. No, but he was playing. He was kind of shitty on the table. And I was slamming at the time. And my head was hurting so bad. And it's like they kept on putting me with the same people. Like, I be want to work with different people sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to work with people that's always going this in their moods. They be mean to people or they moody as shit. I'm already moody enough, friend. I don't care what I'm going through, friend. And this one thing about me, friend, that I don't care what the enemy, what nobody say about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what I'm going through. I try not to be rude or mean to other people. And I got tired of working with people like that all the time. They be mean to people. And it's a facade. You ain't even mean. Because they trigger me so bad, I cannot stand them. And just by you hurting somebody else's feelings, it will make me want to hurt yours. And you got to tell me, friend. I was so miserable, friend. I was so miserable. My life was so miserable. Oh, my God. My life been miserable for a very long time. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you how loud. I was so miserable. So when I called on God, I was like, God, no, I ain't mean that. That's how you know that we don't know no better. When you tell God to take everything out your life or help you out, and he started knocking stuff out your life that don't mean you no good, it's because you suffering in silence. You suffering in silence. Even though the job made me good money, I wasn't happy. And I used to have fun at work. But to a certain extent, the environment wasn't for me. Because I don't, like, anyways, I know it takes me a little minute, but hear me out. I be trying to give y'all all the details. So, and then when I miss, I'm telling you, remembering another detail about it randomly. Okay, so, that day I was just overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with the job, and I'm like, God, man. I remember, like, my money. Remember, I told you I was trying to save us some money. All my money started evaporating. Problems after problems started coming out of nowhere. I wouldn't take no break. I working 6 days a week. And I'm gonna get back to the manager, but I gotta go back and tell y'all that because I forgot about that part too. Just bear with me, friend. Let me cook. So, I was getting to the point where I had to take a break from work. I had to take a leave for 3 weeks. So I had to spend $2,500 out there money. They were at my birthday year. They were at my birthday season, and I had bills. You get what I'm saying? And this was around peak season. I'm seeing people might upload $1,000 checks and all that. Man, just imagine, that's $3,000 down there. I done lost that on. So I'm thinking about it like, damn, I'm missing all the money. I just spent it. You get what I'm saying? And I don't like spending my bills and then my birthday and all that coming up now. I need me a little pocket change. You know what I'm saying? So slowly but surely, I'm going through that money. Now I ain't even doing nothing I want to do. I'm limiting my fun and all that because I'm trying to save with this money. I missed off a lot of money, but I didn't do the things I genuinely wanted to do because I was too busy trying to save money. So I mean, one time, like, I was crying, like, even though, like, helping people, I ain't trying to be selfish. I just got goals. And I mean, one time, like, this was the season in my life where they was every corner. They always had like little Mexican kids, babies. They were funerals. Somebody said it was scamming. But one time, friend, I just gave the dude. I had some cash in my pocket, in my purse, and dude came right to my door, friend. Out of all the doors, I wasn't even the first one. I'm talking about the position that I was in. He supposed to went to everybody's door before mine. And even if I did get tricked out my spot, I knew it was God testing me, friend. God was testing me, like, in the midst of you going through it. How you finna be? Are you gonna be selfish? My friend, after I gave that man that money, I was crying so bad. I'm like, God, my life, what is going on? Like, I'm trying to build and I'm keep getting knocked down. What is going on? Like, what is going on, friend? What is going on? I wasn't understanding that. I wasn't understanding that at all. So I gave the dude about $20-something. I don't even know how much I gave him. I just bust out. It broke me down. I was crying. Man. And I would cry, come to like, man, I was steady giving. But what is given to me? What is given to me? And all the connections in my life, I'm just like, what is given to me, God? I didn't understand it. And I'm not trying to play victim for him. I'm telling you exactly, my inner world was in complete chaos. So, anyways, let's go back to it. Okay, I had to tell you that. So sometimes God can't listen to your mouth, he listens to your heart. Okay? So, at the end, remember I told y'all that my head was pounding. It been pounding for him, but it was getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, man, I ain't got the job. I was stressing. And I'm just like, so I'm at work. I'm on the slammer or whatever, and we working or whatever. I'm just thinking about when you on the slammer, they never let me be on the pack season. I was a packer, but they never let me be on the pack station because I have too much traffic. I have too much traffic and my numbers ain't gonna work at a steady pace. And really it's because of the traffic. But they look at it, the traffic. And I was good at slamming and packing and picking too. But I guess they say I move faster with slamming, but they really want to keep an eye on you. Even though people were talking to me on there too. But I ain't gonna lie, the table at the moment would kind of irritate me a little bit that day. I was playing with him, but my head was hurting so bad. It was pounding. I could never cut it off. I was just like, oh my God. It was like, boom, it was like pounding, like a heartbeat. So I walked while that line was full. I think I got it down a little bit, and I said, "Hold on, I'll be right back." I went up to that station. I told the manager, "Can you please put some vacation time in? I had picked up an extra shift and everything for the rest of the week." He was like, I don't normally let you use, cause I had switched to flex shift too, friend. Because the whatever, see, when I started calling on God, my sleep schedule got even worse. You get what I'm saying? I'm had to wake up. I'm getting messages out my sleep. I'm just like, what the dreams in my sleep? God connecting dots. Give me answers while I'm asleep. If I'm wondering about something, God gonna give me the answer. Take time, but he gonna give it to me. And sometimes we don't like the answers, right? So anyway, so I was telling the manager, like, can you please put all the vacation time in? He was just like, I know I'm don't do that or whatever. And I said, I don't want to talk about today. I was talking about for the rest of the week. I don't want it for today. He said, what you gonna do about today, dear? I said, get a point. Half a point. He was like, he was like, well, so what I'm gonna do about your energy? Because remember I told you. I said some to him. So why it's a messy lady that worked at our job. She ain't no tea. She was cool people. She was just messy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The coolest people be the messy. The messiest, fakest people be the coolest. And I hate they be like that. I hate they be poison like that, friend. Some of my favorites people that I met in my life was the fakest. I'm not even gonna lie. So, she was ear hustling. What I'm gonna do about your energy all week? You got me. You got me. That man ain't even thinking, baby, you messy. That man ain't got you. That man don't feel like dealing with everything he tell you. You gotta go tell the next person. And it's so crazy. You wouldn't even think. I'm shocked she was even messy like that. She didn't, like, I was talking about people. We didn't see walk up. We walk up to her. She was talking about people. Anyway, let me get back to him. So he was like, what you gonna want to do about your energy the rest of this week? I was like, I said, you 2 years too late. He said, I think he knew. He knew. I know it's him a little bit to get to it. Give me a minute. So he knew I was finna quit. Cause I was finna quit, friend. So I was crying my whole way to the house. Okay, I'm skipping parts. So when he said that, I was like, it's 2 years too late. I said, but do me a favor. He said, what's that? I said, don't you ever in your life come here like that again. His head was down. He was sad. He was sad as crap that week. And I don't know what he was going through, but you don't let other people see it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I was telling him, keep your head high. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter what you're going through. You still who you think you are. So I don't know what dude battling with. That wasn't my business. Well, he said, you right. You right. When I hit that motherfucking, I hit that walkway, friend, it was over. That was the last time Amazon saw me. Tell me why, man. I guess everybody got the news. People calling me, I'm gonna miss you. And woo. I said, how you know people? You see what I'm saying? That's why I quit before I quit online. I mean, I had resigned. I let people know I quit because I knew if I quit, I told them they're gonna try to talk me out of every job. They all like, they be want me to be there for so long, friend. That's why I don't tell people. Cause I don't want to tell you that I'm finna quit and all that. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep you in high spirits because you think you need me right now, but trust me, I'm just passing through. So a couple of weeks later, 3 weeks to a month later, I got a phone call, friend. One of my coworkers asked me, she was to take me home. It was so many people, I ain't gonna lie, people were showing up for the key. They really were there for me, and I don't never forget that. Remember that. But one thing I don't like, don't hold it on my head, because I mean, it ain't genuine. Everybody needs somebody. Remember that. And then I feel like God moving through people for me, because I don't really like asking people for nothing. And I was really down on my luck, and I was really going through it. Down on my luck, back against the wheel. I ain't gonna lie, because when I called on God my whole life, I felt like it fell apart. 3 weeks later, a woman called me. Well, not a woman. My coworker called me. She was a lady, right? Shout out to her. She was calling me. She said, you good? Because I just found out the manager at the time, he died. He said, you not dying here, not tonight. Friend, the man died. He died, friend. Out of town, that's it. On the way, he was on his way back home. He got in a bad car accident in a Lyft driver, Uber driver, or something. I don't be liking them driving me all the time. Because some of them, they drive too stupid. Some of them. I was in the car with somebody driving too fast. I'm so glad. Imagine if I would have never did that. I had said something another time to a dude. Some of my spirit. God was showing me he was soul searching. And I said something to him at another job, and he tried me after that. He came for me, kind of pushing my button, and the devil was rejecting it. I don't know about what it was. He accepted that day, and then later on, he tried me. You get what I'm saying? A couple days later, it wasn't nobody but the devil. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what I'm saying, I'm glad that I did what God told me to do, what my spirit told me to do. Friend, it's so easy to be mean to people. It's so easily being stuck in your ways. It's so easily ignoring people and ignoring you. And I'm also learning the more you tell yourself yes, the more life tell you yes. If you feel like you're down on your luck all the time, you feel like nobody loves you, you're gonna witness that. You gotta look at the gratitude in your life. You gotta look at the things that build gratitude in your life, friend. I can look at that, look at the sadness, but I'm glad. The good thing I'm glad about, friend, about my manager is I said something to him before he left. I got it up off my chest because it was kind of sad seeing him like this. And I ain't like that they were being mean to him. And I could tell he focused. He paid attention to everything. He was strict. He just doing his job. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. And people don't like him because the rest of our other managers was kind of people pleasers. They were people pleasers. Because they really didn't feel like dealing with all the drama. I have to remind myself, just like I can look at him and look at myself like that. Just because you firm don't mean you a bad person, Tasha. Like, they treat me any kind of way. I can have boundaries. People I don't want in my life no more. I just genuinely don't. A lot of stuff I used to settle for, I'm not going to settle for no more, friend. People breadcrumb me, and it's the only way they breadcrumb me because I allowed it. The cost went up, friend. It costs to be in my life. It costs effort other than yourself. And it also costs you for yourself. Because with how you treat you is how you treat other people. And I don't want to treat, like, I don't like people pleasing me. Don't people please me. Don't put yourself on the back burner. Because later on, you're going to resent me for that. Showing up, pretending to be somebody or not. You're going to resent me for that later. I didn't ask you to be that. I asked you to be that for yourself. If that's not who you are, this is not who you are. We don't align. Some people fake to be something to align with you. We don't align, friend. Not in this season. Maybe not in this lifetime either. But it's okay. You don't got to be aligned with everybody just because you like them or just because you want to be cool with them. Be yourself. And people like you or not, some people I don't deal with, don't mean I'm going to be mean to them. I can like certain characteristics about them. Like I told you, the messy, shittiest people, I don't like their personality. I'm like, oh, I like them as their personality. But it sucked their spirit messed up. The way they carry themselves, they got to be messy. They always got to tell people business. They don't mean I got to hate you. I genuinely like you as a person, but it's like a couple people I genuinely like as a good person. I genuinely like, not as a good person. I genuinely like them as a person, but their spirit was bad. They didn't like me. They don't like me, friend. And it's because of how I'm set up. It's strict over here. And it's strict over here because it gotta be, friend. It gotta be. And it's getting more stricter. I want peace. I want unconditional love in my life. You see what I want realness, real love. They say I'm crazy. Oh, you ain't gonna never have that? Well, I could be by myself. And I will get that. It just take patience. Pay attention to the little things in your life. Well, a lot of times when you single, you can date yourself. Look at the good thing. When your life falling apart, look at all the good things that's in your life at the moment while you falling apart. Because they say God used what's left, not what had left. He used what's left, not what have already dissolved. These are the moments you could be journaling when you by yourself. For some friends, sometimes I get lit. I get dream me a little. Like, this some double XL right here. They want that much. You want them to swallow left. Like, I'm hearing, have you ever been swallowed? And It's times where I get lit and I just be talking to myself, friend. Imagine like I'm talking to somebody else and they listening to me. I imagine like I got somebody else in the room and I picture it in my head and I'm talking to them. Sometimes you got to do what make you feel comfortable to get it up off your chest and not vent it out. Because sometimes I don't feel like writing. I don't feel like journaling. Journaling help too though. But I be like, I just genuinely, like I told you, like when I get in the class and I talk to God and I really tell him what's really bothering me. But I be caring about how I'm being seen, how I look. And that's the good thing about talking to the divine. You don't really care about you being seen. Sometimes you do. But when you get to learn it, when you start being vulnerable, it help you out. It help you out so much. It help you get some of the burdens about for you. A lot of the burdens about for you. And friend, we're not meant to be perfect people. That's why life, we're not meant to be superficial. That's why a lot of us going throwback. I remember I was talking to a girl. Some told me in my spirit, get out the car and go into the place that I normally go get my little smoothies and stuff from. So I go up in there. And I talked to the girl that worked there. Shout out to her. And me and her was just talking. She seen my nails. I had on some like long nails, some claws. They like claws. They like stiletto nails. I always liked the stiletto nails since I was younger. Stiletto nails, and they was like Halloween things. She was like, I like them nails, and she was just showing me that she have a gothic type of personality. She's like, this is my personality. She was so intrigued. I was telling her, she was like, where you get them from? Like, Shane. And I'm like, girl, I was so bubbling when she got talking to me about that. You know, like some people think you an evil motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When she got talking about that bitch, I got happy as hell. So I started talking about it. You can see it lit up her world too. We both lit up. And so I end up, we were looking up or whatever. She was showing me how she said, I'm obsessed with 80 things. I'm like, I'm obsessed with 90s. All that type of stuff. It's so crazy that a lot of us, we going throwback for him because the new shit is superficial. It don't feel authentic. It's no feeling from it. It's numb. It's not deep enough. Even the music superficial. People don't tell what they really going through. Or they only focusing on the negative. It's not a balance. People not focusing, not telling like, the real shit that can really help people. That's why I love Kivo Money. Rod Wave be good too. He tell a lot of stuff he going through, but sometimes do be having suicidal thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, some people do have that. But we want to analyze sadness all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I love people that can genuinely tell what they go through. People. The people that you look at the most, friend, that you think is the most confidence, they go through stuff too. They humans. We are humans, friend. We are humans. The people think they don't got no problem. They got a lot of them. They got a lot of them, friend. Everybody got insecurities. I'm not trying to project it on nobody. That's why a lot of people get mad at Tyler Perry movies. They're like, why his movies got to be all this? And I have to remind myself, they don't qualify with their life. They look down on that type of life. They look down on people that struggle. They look down on people that cry. They look down on people that actually be honest about what they're going through. If it's not superficial, if they're not emotionally avoidant, they don't want to hear it. And I have to remind myself that not all people, but we live in a world that people like to, some people really be having imposter syndrome. Good that you have it for a minute. It's people out here that live and got imposter syndrome pretending to be somebody they completely not. Which a lot of us did, men like that. And let me tell you something too, friend. Like, even though Divine was telling me how superficial I was being, that was my survival avatar. That was part of me. But it just wasn't me. Outside of trauma, sometimes, friend, I only avatar. We be so covered in trauma to the point we don't know ourselves outside of trauma. Who are you outside of trauma? Who are you outside of trauma, friend? I'm a deeper being, way outside of trauma. It's so much to me outside of trauma. That's why even when I don't want nobody that just idolize my looks, or not just saying you got to be the best looking motherfucker, no. But just idolizing the superficial stuff about you. Oh, they smart. I like them because they smart. I like them because they unique. I like them because they creative. I like them because they, of course there's good things about you. You want people to know like it. But some people can use you because of it. I like them because they nice looking. Don't just idolize it in them. That should motivate you to be that in you. You get what I'm saying? You deserve a love. I feel like everybody walking this planet, everybody that's watching this video, deserve a love that's worth fighting for. A love a deeper love. A love that even when you going through your toughest, that person will love you regardless. Even if you're going through your ugly season, what if you can't get cute? What if you have a season you looking your roughest? Because you going through it. You want you a lover that got your back. And look, to see you as beautiful, even without the makeup, even without anything, without the weave, without the haircuts, or whatever. You deserve that type of love, friend. It's so much to us outside of trauma. We deserve more than trauma bonds. And a lot of the connections we have be trauma bonds. A lot of the relationships out here now is trauma bonds. And why they don't get along? They hate each other, can't stand each other, but won't leave each other alone. I don't want that. You don't want somebody that you love with all of you and they don't love you. Now you got to show them you got to shit on them. Because they trying to shit it on you. And a lot of people don't really want to tell their feelings and what they're going through because they'll be crying. That's why there's a lot of emotional avoiding people out here. And they look at you like you soft. Or I better not get on the internet crying. You don't got to get on the internet crying, friend. That ain't for you. But I'm going to do it. Because God put me on that way. Because there's somebody on this screen that need to hear it. Yeah, my haters watching. People that don't like me. They can use it against me. But me being in my truth is better than anything. What I told you, when you start working on the inside, you ain't going to be stumbling the outside. It's a work in progress. And I got to remember, God going to do that for me, friend. You don't got to trust nobody walking this planet. Build a bond with yourself and build a bond with the higher power. Watch how you get unstoppable. Watch how you be unstoppable. Watch you ain't got to worry about nobody behind your back talking about you. You ain't got to worry about nobody doing in your life. I be have to look at my life when things don't work out with people and people be in and out of my life quick. I learned this, and there ain't nobody but God protecting me. God knew they motives more than I did. Because he know my intentions. He know my mind got no hidden motives. That might be guarded towards you. And sometimes I could be a little on the fence. And sometimes I could be a little too critical. I'm human, friend. But one thing, when people start judging me behind my back, talking about me, belittling me, or they don't look at me the same way I look at them, oh, he makes sure I get rid of them. He exposed them to me, friend. Or he slowly but surely removed them out of my life. Because it's a prayer of mine. God, if it's for me, allow it to happen. If it's not for me, don't allow it to happen. And I ask him to keep anybody that got hidden motives away from me. Or they be exposed immediately. Whatever you got to do, get them. Any angel you got to send them. Send them. Whatever weapon is formed against me shall not prosper. Whoever plotting on my downfall, God, I give you the permission to do whatever you got to do to them. We no longer gatekeeping people. If God knows something about people that I don't know, let it be. I'm going to grieve them out, though. I'm going to cry because sometimes I hold on to people. Because that's just who I am sometimes. Sometimes you got to go hard. I told you what I told you. When my whole life started falling apart, I was in denial. I knew that I was hurting, friend. I knew a lot of people weren't for me. I'm just like, dang, you too? You too? You too? You too? You too? It was on for my own trauma. I was trauma bonding. Holding on to people. They needed me, but I also needed them. You know what I'm saying? Holding on like this. And the whole time I'm not knowing that the devil holding on to me like this. This is why the devil got me in a chokehold. That's why I'm unhappy, friend. Not saying them people not good enough, but we don't align. Or they don't look at me the same way I look at them. They can be, hey, to your face and talking about you behind your back. You don't want a lover to talk bad about you. You don't want friends to talk bad about you. You don't want family members to tell all your business. You talking to them, telling them something with confidence, and they going to tell them it. Especially when you're a private person. When you're a private person, people really want to know your business. Even if you ain't got none. Or you telling them something truthful and they don't like what you got to say, so they got to go judge you and talk about you to the next person. And then, well, how do it feel, friend, when it finally come true? Now you mad. Now you looking stupid because you done talk bad about that person and that person was right the whole time. And now you kicked out their life for being fake and phony because you could have just told them that and you talk behind their back. It's a lot of people I done met like that. God has showed me people that I was truly close to that I would never experience that. Never would have thought they would have been that did that. Like, oh, you? Not you. Not you feeling the way. Not you going talking behind the motherfucker back. But that's why you gotta remember you can't get mad. You gotta remove yourself with love. That's why you gotta do the inner work. Because I genuinely know that you don't got nobody, friend. And I see people. Of course, you don't see it. Other people can see people around you more than you can. So it's a lot of people seeing it. And man, just thinking about it. Like, it's a lot of people saw people around me that weren't for me. And they want their place to tell me that. I had to learn on my own. Because maybe I wasn't going to listen anyway. But it's sad and I have to remind myself that other people don't see that either. And if you tell them that, they'll think you hating on them. They'll think you, oh, you just jealous. You this, you that. Especially, don't let it be a lover. Don't let it be a lover. Oh, baby, they're going to really for sure think you hating. That's what they be thinking right there, friend. They be thinking you hating. Whole time they know damn well you don't want no love. But they will make them feel better. So they got to go talk about you to the next person. Oh, they just mad because they ain't got no man. And they just mad because they bitter. That's why they single. And that's why they this. Now they got standards. That's why they single. Some of us don't have a hard time getting a man. It's a hard time finding a good one. I attract men, friend. A lot of them. Too many sometimes. I get tired of it. It's overwhelming. And it's not because of my looks. It's because of all type of stuff. They be superficial. They be lusting. Or just because you hard to get. When you're limited edition, they be not playing hard to get. When you genuinely a hard to get person because you got old soul. People just want you just to talk about it because you're not. Everybody can't have you. So they want to talk about it. They want to get you to tell other people how you are in the bedroom. Sad but true. Or to see is it really hidden like that for real. Why you so gay? Why you gatekeep yourself a lot? I'm trying to see what it be like. That's just like if a dude in love with a female, another dude gonna be mad. He want to find out what their female be like. Even with a female, they want to know how your man like. When it's off limits, people want it. You see what I'm saying? So I can easily say, oh, all these men want me. I get a lot of men. I never cared for stuff like that, friend. When I'm broken, yeah, I really never gave a fuck about stuff like that. Men want me and shit. People think, oh, you being sedated. No, I'm not being sedated, friend. I genuinely don't care for it. Because I know what you want in the surface level. I get tired of a man being intimidated by me because especially if I can't talk. I hate when I cannot. And you also get miserable too, friend, when you cannot communicate the way you want to. It's a lot of people I could not communicate with. It's people to this day I still can't communicate. I cannot communicate the way I want to without other people getting triggered. Feeling the way. Super defensive. I don't got time for that. I don't like connections like that. I got the right to say I don't want them type of connections. I don't want nobody I got to be competing with. You my lover. I'm not going to compete with you. We the same team. And when you still feel like we're not on the same team, you're not for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you have some people, especially a true speaker, they ask you your opinion about something. Which I done stopped giving my opinion. Because if I did, you just give my opinion. And then they'll judge you behind your back when you say some shit they don't like. Now you hating on them. Now you jealous of them. Girl, I had dreams of people tell me, you jealous of me, and you this and you dead. Oh. No, I'm not for real. You think I'm there for real? Oh. Devil trick y'all out y'all spot. I ain't the most perfectest person. But I'm gonna be one of the realest in your team. On your team. And I thank God. At first I used to get mad at people. When I love them, and they do me dirty, and I used to be revengeful. I ain't gonna lie, I be vengeful a lot, friend. And I'm glad that God, took the matters in his hand. Because at first I was bitter for a while. I ain't gonna lie, it used to make me bitter. So I realized, who really lost, friend? You looking at people like they the prize and you not. Because I was codependent. They the one gonna lose in the end, friend. Because you genuinely have, I would love to have somebody that genuine in my corner. Yeah, I fuck up. How about communication rule the nation? You shouldn't go talking behind that person back. Tell them to their face. And then now you want to tell them to their face too late. Because God had to come tell you. God had to come tell them about you. And once you go tell them to somebody else, people knowing your business. That's crazy. And people be having more business than you got and be telling yours. Well, you can't tell people your business, friend. Treat your business like it's your social security. No. Even if you ain't got none, tell you. Don't tell it. Now, he didn't be thinking he's slick, friend. Don't let him trick you out your spot. I'm sipping it like I ain't that much in there. I don't be needing that much. I just do a little bit to take the edges off, you know, when I'm talking and communicating and stuff. So, yeah. To have you really more comfortable and not so tense and uncomfortable when you being vulnerable. Friends, sometimes life can steal so much joy out of us by focusing on the people that did us wrong. But focus on the people that do you right. I done met so many good people in my life, friend. I done met some people that really appreciate me, friend. I have, friend, like people that be like, man, you just don't know how much I appreciate you. This man, you just don't know how much I'm thankful that you're able to say that out your mouth. I love people that know how to be genuinely authentic and vulnerable with you without. Sometimes we battle with it. I ain't gonna lie, when I be vulnerable with people, I be like, damn, these people gonna look at me like I'm just sad and it's evil. But I'm really showing you a part of myself. I don't show people, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being vulnerable with you, speaking my mind. And I used to tell that a lot. I used to talk, because I'm very open. I'm an open book, friend. That's why I tell it on social media. You know, like, at first, like, even social media know more than people. Social media know more than people in my real life know. Because I felt they were so surface level, I couldn't talk to them. No shade, no tea. I be trying to be real without it hurting other people's feelings. But I genuinely deserve people like me, friend. And and that's me. I gotta see what parts of me, because they be part of me too. The deeper parts. You know, I'm had to become that. And stop hiding behind it. Like the vulnerable parts, the current parts. People that make the people that ain't scared to be mushy gushy. Ain't scared to be vulnerable. I ain't scared to say I love you. Hugs, kisses on the foreheads, shit like that. Showing you how much they love you. That shit that shit is priceless, friend. And they like, oh, it's desperate. And not that, but when you an empath, friend, you understand it. You'll understand. You get tired of being the overgiver in your life. You want people that, when you give, you don't mind giving, but when you down and low, you want people in your life. That's why I want spirit. I want people that's, for me, God's in my life. So when I'm down, my silence speak value. It's loud. When I'm down, you pointing at me like this. I got a group of motherfuckers pointing to my crown. Because that's all I do all day is pointing crowns. Even if people hate me, friend, they say they hate me, I pour in crowns. I pour into people all the time. Even at my lowest. Even when I'm struggling, even when I'm doing stuff, I get tired of showing up for people all the time. I go to people's birthday shit, showing up for people, even when I don't feel like it. I can be genuinely going through my own shit. People don't care what I'm going through my own stuff. You drink your problems away. I'm tired of that shit. Sometimes I feel pitiful when I'm drinking and smoking too much. I don't like that shit. That shit don't really make me happy for real. I be like, we gotta get out of this. You in the loop. You in the loop. You are the enemy. That's the easier way the devil can attack you. When you are down, when you're depressed, he ride on it. So now your life even feel more crappy. It don't bring no excitement in your life, friend. Yes, it get you through it. Like when I'm going through, when I'm going through triggers and I know I'm finna grieve a lot, drinking and smoking cool. Especially drinking. Drink gonna make you get all this shit out. Especially drinking some wine. Drink some wine at home and think about shit you going through. Shit. You know, a lot of y'all don't believe in crystals. It's cool. Because people think that this they God. It's not. But it do help your vessel. I'm not gonna lie. And it help with mine. This right here been having mother crying a lot too. It get a lot out of you too. Crystals help bring stuff to the forefront too. It help bring things to a head. It ain't nothing but energy. Everything is energy, friend. And this mother over here is a bad boy. I forgot what it's called. In case you believe in crystals. But I'm gonna have to search the name. I'm putting it in the description box. But it's very good. I got this one right here off AliExpress. And the good thing about crystals, you gravitate towards them when the timing is right. They ain't number like healing stones. Help you heal. Everything, it's all the tools, friend. A lot of y'all don't believe in it. It's cool. Because of false illusions that they put in front of us to keep us from healing, friend. But that's another story for another day. But I just wanted to get some stuff out my chest. I know it was all over the place. But I like videos like that. I ain't gonna lie. Because I get a lot out of my chest. And sometimes I just be want to get up at different times of the day just to communicate. Sometimes that's why I go live. Because if I don't go live, it take me a long time to get the videos out. Because I be sitting on it. I be having my own battles going on. But when I think about the gratitude in the midst of my chaos, friend, the moments like this and what really help me love and appreciate the little things. I love moments like this. Deep conversations. The good moments in your life. Because I told you, people aren't all bad. Even the bad people in my life brought good memories. I'm not going to lie. That I will forever remember in the rest of my life. That's why I say, look at the little things. When you look at somebody crappy, even the most rudest people, the most people that I hold grudges at, that's where I'm going to have to look at. I'm going to have to look at the good parts of them. I'm going to have to go through, I'm going to have to really sit with myself and look at the good things they brought in my life. What did I learn from that connection? What did I learn from this? So we can move forward. So you won't hate them. So it won't be no bad blood, even if it's bad blood on their end. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it helps you elevate in life, friend. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself too. I'm gonna go through some stuff. One thing I learned from, I'm always patient with everybody but myself. And I got an epiphany moment about that too. And I was just grateful for that. I was just like, dang, thank you, God, for showing me that. I'm always trying to make somebody else's life easier or trying to bring peace or a solution to somebody else's life. What about me? And I'm asking that to myself. And sometimes because you don't see you like you can see other people. But remember, when you're looking at other people, you're seeing you too, friend. Especially the shadow parts of you. Okay? So, not all the time, but you'll know when it's them people. Okay? Who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. Especially there's something about you. It's something to stand out on them that you don't like. Reflect and see you got that inside of yourself. Okay? It's okay. I watching Money Leo. I'm finna end it after this. I watching Money Leo. She was telling me, I'm a wife. I was like, it's okay. I thought her and that dude just met each other. I don't even know nothing about celebrities. She said, I'm a wife. She said, today I'm not gonna do no reflecting. Man, that little girl ain't number 23. No shade no teeth, not a young lady. That number 23. Plenty of sense. Oh my God. She was like, this is the moment I'm supposed to be living right now. That was cute. And she very blunt. I watched the Poe Mind video of her. That the goddamn Elva. That was blunt, baby. I like it. But she's couldn't. Blunt as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's because she young, too. She gonna always be blunt, but she gonna be more discerning with it. With her words. Later on in life. But I like that. She was like, I don't need to reflect right now. I need to live in the moment. Come on then, friend. I like that. Live in the moment more. I'm gonna make a video about that more. But not right now, okay? Talk to y'all later. I hope somebody gets some type of clarity. I'll talk to you later. I know it was all over the place, but I'll talk to you.